regret nothing. Welcome to the Running with Scissors I Regret Nothing podcast.
Console launch day, boys and girls. Console
Hell
launch
yeah.
day. We're here. We're doing this. We're doing this, and we're not standing online somewhere trying to get COVID and a PS5 all at the same time. Is that even a thing? Are people buying these in person right now?
Maybe at Best Buy, because Best Buy is still accepting people.
That's true.
They only have to test the PS5s with the disc slot to stick the Q-tip in there.
Right. Is that how we're doing it now?
Yeah.
You get this PS5, and then we stick a little Q-tip in your disk drive. Well, that's cool. I did get an Xbox. I got an Xbox Series X the other day. I somehow got a pre-order in a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find it, so I thought it was lost. And then one showed up in the mail.
How is it?
So I think my problem is that since I'm historically a PC gamer, like new console stuff just doesn't blow my mind.
That's fair.
Like it doesn't look any better than the stuff I've seen
Yeah.
playing on PC, right? So and I have my gaming laptop connected to my TV, so I've already been playing these games at I think good enough resolutions and frames, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's a marvel that they run like that on a $500 controlled box. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it is nice. I do like it. I'm very happy.
It's convenient.
I'm very happy that it lays on its side. I wasn't sure about that from all of the media of it standing vertically like a little fridge.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as it turns out, it does lay on its side. It even has little rubber feet to lay on its
Good.
side. So
What game did you start with? Assassin's Creed?
I did. I got Assassin's Creed, which it's weird because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 2. And Assassin's Creed was a very different game.
Yeah.
This
Very
is not
different.
the same type of game, like, at all. I don't know. It's
I only
something-
ever played the first one, so I have
Yeah.
no idea what I'm in for in the later ones. I know they get very different than the repetitive nature of the first one.
Yeah, it's different. Like, I remember climbing buildings. Now I'm climbing mountains.
Yeah,
Nice.
they kind of started that with Origins. I've played all of them except Syndicate, Origins, and now Valhalla.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, they just kind of had to make, for the open world to work, they kind of just had to make you be able to climb up anything.
Yes, correct. And they do, and it feels a little janky. Climbing up these like odd rock faces feels a little funny, but I don't know. I guess I haven't seen it in a while, and it's entertaining, and I'm enjoying the story. I chose to play as the female.
Nice.
Female Ivor.
Yeah, at the beginning you get to it tells you there's two streams. It's like, oh, there's two DNA streams. Do you want to play as a man or a woman? And I was like, obviously as a woman.
Is the story the same, or are they two different stories for the characters?
Don't know. Guessing it's the same because they're cheap.
Yeah.
It was the same in Odyssey.
Oh, this is not a new thing.
No.
Yeah.
Odyssey was the first one, I think, that let you be a lady
So
or
it's
a guy.
purely aesthetic.
Mhm.
Like, do you have periods? Not a real sim if you don't.
It was all progressive too
Is that
in Odyssey.
offensive? Is that offensive for me to ask?
I'm not the right person to ask.
Kelsey, is that offensive?
What?
Never mind.
Asking if a character has a period?
Yeah.
No, apparently what's offensive is talking about her burned, disfigured face in the game because Ubisoft just apologized for ableist language in
Oh yeah, I heard
Valhalla.
about that.
And
What
I
does
was
that
just
even
like,
mean? She says she likes her scar.
well, they're saying because the flavor text for her character or whatever was like she has rage that builds up from being afraid of people seeing her disfigured face, so she uses violence to get it out sometimes or whatever. And I'm like, it's not like they were calling her ugly for having a disfigured face. They were just saying that she has one and is like doesn't want people to see it. You know what I mean? Which is fair. Like, I don't see what's offensive about that, but I guess they wanted to avoid a PR nightmare and just wanted to squash it right away.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't played enough of the game, but like when she's offered a tattoo on her face to cover it up, she's like, "No, I want people to see it." Seemed like she didn't care, but who knows, you know? Passive
Yeah.
aggressive bullshit, who knows?
Exactly.
She's been really holding that rage in. I mean, the game is basically her endlessly wanting to pay somebody back despite the king being like, do not do this. So, not exactly passive aggressive. So anyway, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, good shit. Check it out. And then today is PS5 launch day,
Ooh.
and I tried. I'm gonna try again, and it looks like if we continue talking long enough that I'll be trying again while we're live. So it will make for very boring and then maybe funny content while I try to get one off of Walmart.com. Earlier, I had one on the first launch.
They'll put this in history books. They'll be like, here's a live recording.
Very important. This is how they're gonna know what fucked up 2020. This was what did it.
Mm-hmm.
None of the other shit that's happened so far.
It's the straw that broke the camel's
back.
One.
I had one in my cart. I got to the final step, and then the final step was spinning before I could hit place order. And then when it finally let me hit place order, out of stock.
That sucks.
But I'm
gonna wait on them, honestly, because I'm gonna, the first batch usually is the experimental batch. Yeah, so might as well wait for the next one.
I want a refurb. I want to get one that they have fixed internally, because that sounds like a better idea. Yeah, whatever. I'll get one. I'll see what happens. Probably play it for 5 minutes.
I don't know about the Xbox, but definitely the PS5 for sure.
Yeah, I do want to play that Spider-Man game.
I don't have room for that though. Like, it looks massive.
It does look big, but it can also lay on its side, so slide it somewhere small.
Even then, like my small PS4 takes up all the room, so I'm just gonna have to keep building shelves in my place. I don't know. I'm running out of room for shit.
You are running out of room. It's filled with running with scissors swag.
It is.
We just have so much stuff. So like up until yesterday, give or take, I've been battling a fake case of the coronavirus.
Okay.
And I say fake case because last week my wife came home from work all pissed off because her boss tested positive and had come back to work after leaving sick the day before, like she's not supposed to. And so her boss tested positive, her boss's husband tested positive. So then we were like freaking out. We go get tested. She comes back negative, and I come back positive, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But of course you can get it from anywhere. So who knows? Maybe I got it here at my office. So of course I do my contact tracing, and I'm not feeling any symptoms. I'm just, okay, it was positive, and it was a PCR test, not a rapid. So you assume it's more accurate. Mm-hmm. And so I carried on my weekend quarantining, even from my wife. We were sleeping in separate rooms, like eating far apart from each other at the table. She's trying to cook for me so I don't have to touch shit. And so I scheduled a rapid for Sunday. This was after telling everybody I have talked to or seen or potentially given it to that, hey, you might have COVID. My rapid comes back negative. Okay. So, and my wife's rapid comes back negative. So I'm like, well, the odds of a false negative with a rapid are more likely than a false positive with a PCR. So I'm like, okay, I guess I got to go get tested again. So I schedule another PCR test on Monday, which also comes back negative. No symptoms, 2 negatives. It looks like it was a false positive, which 95% sensitive, so 5% false positive potential. And I fall into that like really tiny medical region for things. Like I had a botched hernia operation, which happens like 2 to 3% of the time. So I am a medical anomaly. And I guess I didn't get COVID, even though the Pima County Health Department thinks I did, because they've called me 5 times now.
Oh, good. Glad they're checking up.
They are. Well, I think they're more just like, stop hanging out with people
Yeah, I think they send you like a note in the mail if you test positive, and they're like, you must stay home for like at least 14
Right.
days.
And then they call me again, and I'm like, you guys know you called me already. And they're like, no, I didn't know that. Well, mark it in the system. You already called me. Then they call me again, and on the caller ID it says COVID trace AZ.
COVID
So I pick up.
trace.
Hey, this is blah blah blah, Pima County Health Department. Yep, I have COVID. Okay, I heard you. I've already talked to you guys, and I've had 2 negatives since. Weird. So
Well, that's good.
I need to
I
talk to my
mean-
supervisor. And I'm like, no, you don't need to talk to your supervisor. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna go hang out with people. I get it. I still have to act positive.
Yeah.
To stop spitting in people's faces, Mike J. Okay, I will. So that was my fake battle with COVID this week. It was a little, it did cause a little anxiety when I first tested positive because I had no symptoms and I was like, fuck. Like I said, I'm the medical anomaly. So even though I'm in good health and I'm not 70, I could end up on a ventilator, man. I could.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't have it because who knows how you would have reacted to it.
I know, but now that I'm negative twice, probably a third time, I'm like, well, fuck. I wish I did have it, and I didn't have symptoms.
But you can like, they're not sure if you can get it again.
Right? No, I know, and the antibodies don't last that long. But supposedly, people who get it a second time get significantly less ill the second time. Of course, this is all very not
Up in the air.
I did have a fever 2 weeks ago. 2 Sundays ago, I had a fever, and I don't get fevers. That just fucking happened. And I went and got a PCR test that day, and it came back negative. So maybe I did have it then, and I had a false negative, which is more likely than a false positive. And maybe when I got this positive test, that was the tail end of my sickness. I don't know. I gave blood. I gave blood last week, and they do test your blood for antibodies when you do that. It said negative, so
I think you're golden.
I guess. I don't know. This is all so fucked up. Maybe it's because I got banned from Our Jewish.
Yeah. It's the plagues, man.
They're coming after us. Did I not put lamb's blood on my door? Is that what it was?
Must not have.
Is that what it was? Was it lamb's blood?
I forget if it was lamb or goat.
Goat's blood.
I think it's lamb.
Let
And
my people
I'm not
go.
even religious.
I haven't watched
I don't
that
know how
movie
I
in a
know that.
while. I feel like I need to give that a rewatch. Watch it with the old wife. It's been a minute.
You mean like the old long one, right? The
Yeah.
live action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good.
Not
flick.
Prince of Egypt.
What?
Not Prince of Egypt.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Disney movie.
Haven't seen it.
It's pretty good.
Am I a bad Jew because I haven't seen Prince of Egypt?
I don't know.
All right, I'll put that on the list too. It's probably on Disney Plus, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
All right, well, I don't have to pay for it. Well, I'm already paying for it, so I might as well watch it.
Exactly. That's the way it works.
Okay, on to Postal.
Too many
Been a-
people are talking about Postal 3 in chat, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Bruh.
Postal 3 sucks. I hope
All the
fucking
postals to talk about.
there's somebody
I
in the
know.
chat that's going to defend it because he always defends it because it's like, I don't know, he owns stock in Postal 3 or some shit. It's garbage.
Postal 3 is its own publicly traded company. I wasn't aware.
Well, not here.
Oh, okay.
Only in like Azerbaijan or something. Like somewhere
cool.
in the Caucasus area. That's where it is. You know, the people that are like, they're Russian, but they're not Russian. They were part of the USSR. Now they're not. But they probably were the ones that funded Postal 3's development. God, now we're talking about it. Fuck. Anyway, Postal 4. We got an update going out soon. I know we haven't released one in a little bit, but we did update, send out a little preview of it. We do have the shotgun, the fornicator. Talk about it, Kels.
Yeah, it's like my new favorite gun. If you guys were at the live stream the other day, you saw it in action, and it's just glorious. If you love giblets and gore and violence like I do, you're going to love this gun. It's my favorite. I didn't think the revolver would move down in a rank, but it did.
It did.
So
Yeah.
get hyped for this one. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's like it's the game maker.
hmm
It really is
Facts.
making Postal 4 what it is. And then
And especially it works so well with all of like the blood effects that we've already got in there.
Right, like those little
It's
bloody
like
footsteps.
getting the effects of the machete, but with the shotgun,
Right.
which is my favorite thing.
Explosive.
And then it appears we have fixed the scooter.
Yep.
I did make it flip the other day. I tried really hard and I did
Me
get it
too.
to flip.
On
But-
stream.
Yeah, but it had to be like off the road on an angled
Mhm.
part of the terrain. But that's good. It's good that we have to like try to make it flip because
For sure.
it's been a janky piece of shit for a while. And now it's less of a janky piece of shit. And Gordon, I think, felt redeemed because of Civi's new video. And he was super proud that Civi gave a little kissy face to the flare gun. It appears that's Civi's new favorite gun. If you guys haven't followed Civi 11 yet, or you don't know who that is, look him up on YouTube. Huge fan. Sells crack in our game. He released his Tuesday video yesterday, and it's pretty fucking funny. It appears me and him have a little issue now, though. He's talking shit in his videos, and he pissed all over my office.
Hose pissed.
What?
He broke all the windows with hose piss.
That's what I'm saying. He wants to talk shit. He's gonna get hit. Coming for you, Civi. So anyway, this update's going out soon. Probably tomorrow, next day, something like that. So if you haven't watched a stream yet that showed these new things, check out Miss Slaughter's last stream.
Yes,
You
I
can
show
see
you
her.
guys the emote wheel, the new scooter, and the fornicator.
Oh, the emote wheel. I forgot about that. Now you can watch the
Mhm.
Postal Dude twerk. It's really
It's the best.
fine. Hopefully kids that are playing this game, it's not for kids, will start doing Postal Dude dances like they do Fortnite
Oh, yes,
dances.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a
So,
trend.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to come up with some new dances, new dance moves. Talking to you, Nate, or Russ. Russ is our other animator. Russ and Mickey.
Yeah, right.
Let's come up with some new dance moves. That's what I think. Home Wreck Mike J. Why is that a hashtag?
I guess while you and your lovely wife were sleeping separately.
Oh, yeah. Those were the days.
Somebody asked if we'll get Mike J's wife in Postal 4, and I'm all for that, honestly.
Oh, she's voicing a character
Yes.
on Wednesday.
Amazing.
I'm supposed to record that tonight, actually. You guys are going to love this character. It's crotchy, but not crotchy. It's like the Kelsey version of crotchy. Like if crotchy were a
B.
Kelsey,
I'm honored.
if crotchy was a Kelsey, then that's who this character would be. So, I don't know. Sounds like a good time. That'll be in the Wednesday update, coming to a Steam near you in maybe a couple months. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good shit. This is the last update we're putting out before Wednesday, so get ready to update your game. And now on to other news. Oh, good. Our first
Other
piece of news is
news.
the Xbox Series X vape hoax. Like this is
Ugh.
our news week, people. I don't know if you guys
Really
saw, but there
scraping the
was
bottom of the barrel here.
picture of what looked like a new Xbox Series X on fire, but it turned out some real badass mod guy was just blowing clouds. I don't
I
have
can't
anything
wait.
good to say about that because I
Well-
fucking hate that shit.
It happens every time fucking consoles release. These people blow their money. I mean, that's their own dumb ass fault for doing that, but like blow
But
their money just to destroy it
but
somehow.
is blowing a vape cloud into your console really going to do anything? I mean, we've been using smoke machines around electronics for 100 years, right?
I mean, I wouldn't chance it with a brand new console. Like you
But
never
does
know.
it blend? That's what's important.
Yeah,
Does
exactly.
the Xbox Series X blend?
I
I
was
have an
gonna
Xbox
say.
Series X and I have a Vitamix. Should I try?
Put it on
won't fit.
YouTube.
It won't fit. It's way too big.
That'd be a good video.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not a little test monkey for this shit. There's companies that just do that. I don't know why. Water vapor.
I can't wait to see the rigs people build to intentionally, maybe they'll have it just go in above the fans without steaming up the the
like just an
chips.
Xbox Series X that's also a mod, so you can
Yeah.
vape directly from your Xbox Series X.
Yeah, exactly.
Green clouds.
That's a gamer moment.
Ugh. You know, yeah, if you kind of look like a mod vape guy,
I'm not.
you've got that juggalo look to you.
Juggalo.
Juggalo look.
What?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Like you forgot your makeup today. You know, we've got this Jew thing going on, but it turns out we're the bull ring community now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Guess I need to wear my fake bull ring next time.
You have a fake one?
No.
Okay.
But I could get one.
You could.
I could take my old Prince Albert ring and just put it in my nose.
Smells the same.
It's identical.
Ugh.
Got no piercings anymore. Just pee out of 2 holes. Not a problem. Cyberpunk 2077. Devs have assured of the December 10th release. So, do we believe
Sure.
that? Do we believe that?
Why not?
I mean,
Are
I
we
think they've
supposed
pushed
to?
it back enough to where they have to follow through, and they already announced that it went gold.
But we said
so-
that last time. It went gold before this last delay. Such a loose term. It went gold. Like, we finished work, but we're not approved yet. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem with this most recent delay was just with current gen, right?
I don't know what the cert issue
I don't know if
was.
that was an official statement or if that was just
I
rumor.
heard that it was done and ready to go for PC, but consoles, no.
Oh, all consoles.
Sounds like a cop-out with all these other games that are working on the new consoles. If it was everybody having a problem, but it's not. It's just CDP. They're working people to fucking death.
Yep.
People are going to die working on this game.
Or at
just-
least relationships destroyed
right, right.
and
They're
family
gonna,
lives
They're going to end up
destroyed.
sleeping in separate rooms like me and my wife. But not because of COVID. Because of cyberpunk tension.
Ooh. You put the word cyberpunk before anything. Sounds cool.
Literally. Cyberpunk podcast. Cyberpunk
Yeah.
regret nothing. Cyberpunk postal.
Ooh, that's like, got a ring to it.
I just want the postal dude in Mortal Kombat, and that
Same.
article the other day is begging for it. Like, I don't know. I I tweeted it at Ed. I tweeted it at whatever the fuck the name of their studio is.
NetherRealm.
NetherRealm. No answer. Typical.
Yeah, they keep saying that they don't like they want new awesome characters and they don't want to waste slots on, rehash characters and stuff. Then
Weird.
no,
We've got a
weird.
23-year-old character here for you.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
We're in the games that made parents mad in the 90s club.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. We
Truth.
we are mentioned in the same ilk, which is why the dude should be in Mortal Kombat. Isaiah Britt wants me to say Pajona instead of COVID. I don't want to do that because COVID does have real world implications. Not to get a little morbid, but I had a childhood friend die last week from COVID. Hadn't seen him in a while, but we grew up playing hockey together, and we were playing hockey together maybe about 10 years ago, 8 years ago, and then he moved away, and yeah, he died. So it is real, and I did think I have it, and then I didn't. So here we are. Seize the day, friends. Pajona's fake. COVID is not. Postal Dude and Smash
Spoilers.
when? We are not in control of that, so the answer is no fucking idea. Mazen Bestie says, "Do you remember me, Miss Slaughter?
I do.
I wish
What's up,
Mike J
Mason?
can talk to me." Hi.
He did it. Congratulations.
Hi,
You
Mazen
won.
Bestie. Who are you? Who is Mazen Bestie? Is that someone from your Twitch?
No, he comes to the Running with Scissors streams though.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I remember him. What's up, man? How are you? How's your family? Are they good? Next episode, Pedro's coming on. We are going to have
Yes.
a debut next episode. It's probably going to be next week even. I think he's off work next week. He's like a night watchman or something like that. I don't know what he does, like a jizz mopper at a porn club or something. He has the night off, and he's going to be on this podcast. We're going to see his face. We have never seen his face.
Face reveal, Pedro.
Yeah, like we have a picture of him on our team site, but we don't even know if that's really him.
Yeah, it could be anyone.
Could be a faker. And knowing Pedro, it's a fake. He did say he doesn't like his voice. So, but Kelsey also doesn't like her voice.
Yeah, I'm about to say, does anyone really like their voice
Not
except for
really.
Mike J?
It's
You don't even like your voice?
No, whenever I hear my voice, it reminds me of like when Marge on The Simpsons, like she hears a recording, and she's like, "Is that my voice?" That's what I hear when I hear myself. Like, oh, God. Every time I play the game and that stupid fucking Pajona announcement comes on, I'm like, stop it. And the next day, there's going to be a lot of my voice at the beginning of the game. So get used to it, I guess. Like, I don't mind my Mad Cow Mike J voice. I like that.
Yeah, it's always fun to like do a voice and then it's
Right.
not your voice.
No.
So.
No. But this one, I hear it's not terrible. People tell me it's not terrible, but that doesn't mean I like it.
My
They
dad
used to
always
say
said
I
I
had
had
a face for radio. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Yeah, it means you're ugly.
Can't fix that with a voice. Can't fix that. Will Mad Cow Mike J make a return? Probably not in Postal 4, but maybe in an add-on to Postal 4. And maybe in Brain Damaged. Pedro says he'd kill to have my voice. You
It's a
can't.
good voice.
I really wonder. Let's take bets. What do you think Pedro's voice sounds like?
Ooh,
I'm a Pedro, scusi.
Yeah, do you think it's like heavily
he's
accented?
not even
Oh,
Portuguese. He's
definitely.
been Italian the whole time.
He's an Italian Portuguese.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? We did back in the day. This was like Postal 1, Postal 2 time. There was a guy that ran a Postal website. It was a Postal fan site called Postal Nation, maybe. His name was also Pedro, and he was from Portugal. And I actually do in my mind remember what his voice sounded like. We brought him to London once for some trade show we went to. And so I'm hearing his voice. Like I feel like they're the same person in my brain. Like my brain only has room for one Postal fan named Pedro from Portugal, and they are the same person.
A lot of coincidences.
It is very weird. It's like, could they be the same person? Are they not? Are they brothers? I don't know. He said he sounds like Shorzy.
That's what I was laughing at.
Get her all the tongue, you kid fucker. All right. Our friend Pedro.
Vote for him.
Coming to an I Regret Nothing podcast near you. Next week, probably. The 19th. That's what he asked for. So mark your calendars. November 19th. If you listen on our podcast's apps, try to tune into the live stream or watch it on YouTube so you can see his ugly mug. You can see us make
And
fun
he
of
knows
him.
like the most about all of these topics we talk about every week.
Right,
So.
he is the team nerd. Well, Sebastian really is.
True, Sebastian and Pedro.
But he's not allowed to do these anymore. His work is too important. Whereas the three of us, fucking
Nah.
losers. Nobody gives a fuck about
They
us.
could fire me tomorrow.
Do you know how many people I could find that draw
Yeah,
mediocrely?
it's a lot of them.
Do you know how many people have voices like this? Plenty. We don't need me.
No.
Kelsey, on the other hand, probably harder to find a replacement. for Kelsey.
Well, I mean, everybody wants the jank to stay in Postal, so.
I know. Civi was telling us to fire people.
Right?
He was.
I think
Oh, well.
Pedro's probably first, though. Low on the totem pole, bitch. I haven't had somebody to bully on the podcast for a while, so Pedro's going to take that mantle. Mike J. Love You the
Wonderful.
Love Boar voice in the next podcast. That's hard to maintain for a whole podcast. If I had to talk like this the whole time, I'd probably lose my voice.
Ouch.
I don't
Yeah.
think I could do that. That's really tough. Ads for stuff. All right, I know we talked about these last time. Masks.
Load zone.
I still
This
need
is
to
the
get
one I
one.
wear. This is the one I wear every day. I wear Load Zone on my face. Running with Scissors masks to cover your ugly mug. They're made of this nice jersey material, and then there's this nice little cotton piece on the inside, and there's an opening so you can put a filter in there if you want to. A lot of people that have gotten them have told us that they are actually really comfortable because they are. They're not They're not bad masks. They're a little big though, so I'm not sure they would fit on Kelsey's little face. But I guess I need to send you guys some so you can check them out. And
Maybe you
To
can
be
try
honest, I want
twisting
crotchy on
the
my face.
twisting the straps around for smaller
Right.
faces.
Then we have these Postal 4 ones. Pretty cool. Nice little bullet in the metal. This is the most popular one we've sold so far. The RWS one. It's a nice
Ooh.
red.
The classy
cool.
one.
And then there's these crotchy ones, which are a little fucked up. Tiny little crotchy. Supposed to take up the whole thing. But they are printed poorly in Pakistan. These were made in Pakistan. That's what we're doing. We're supporting the Paki industry instead of the Chinese industry. Move some of that production out of China
Yep.
and into Pakistan. Anyway, buy a mask. Postalswag.com. Runningwithscissors.com. Postalgames.com. Get on over there. Check out our masks. We've also got new crotchy mouse pads. This one. This is more my size. Nice and soft. Real feel balls. No
They're
hipster
so
this
comfy.
time. Yeah, these are really nice. So get yours today while they last. We're gonna have some new shirts coming back soon too. We're gonna get the monkey shirts. They're gonna be coming back.
Oh, nice.
I love
And
those.
a champ shirt. We're gonna have a champ shirt soon
Yes.
too. So keep an eye. We'll make sure we blast that shit out on the podcasts. We'll make sure we get out some emails and some tweets about that new shit. I wish Postal 3 was on mobile, Xbox, PS3, and the Nintendo Wii.
Who the fuck said that?
The Nintendo Wii.
Tall dude said that.
Oh,
All three of you sing Can You Quack song, please. What's Can You Quack?
what is that?
I don't know the song.
Is it that duck song that you do at every wedding?
I don't know that one.
I don't actually
Sing it
know
for
what
us.
it is. No, it's the
Oh, the chicken
that's
dance?
That's the chicken dance.
Yeah.
Different bird.
Yeah, not the right one. Who was cosplaying Postal Dude in that image from the back of the Postal 1 case? I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Is an RWS themed fleshlight in the... No, it's not. I don't want you fucking things that say Postal on them, except crotchy mouse pads. That's it. 2 questions. How big is the team working on Postal 4? There are 38 of us right now, so big. We're fucking huge. We're basically the size of GTA 5's development team of 1,000.
Basically.
Basically. They had 1,000 people that couldn't even make an add-on. Weird. Instead, they're releasing the same game for the 3rd generation of consoles, and then fuck me, right?
Bruh. That's all I have to say. I'm just
Bruh.
like, they're really milking this.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Like,
It's
you already
working.
have this entire world. You have all these established characters. Make like a fucking 5-10 hour experience. We all wanted another Trevor game. That's all we ever wanted. It's like it's 2013 all over again, and GTA 5
Those
is
shark
about to
cards,
come
though.
out. I've never bought a shark card. I've never played GTA Online, and I'm not starting now.
Me neither.
Maybe I'll just play the game again. I'm actually in the middle of Watchdog Legions. Watchdog Legions? I don't know what it's called. But it's pretty good. It's weird driving on the other side of the road.
Yeah, someone pointed out to me that Sleeping Dogs, I think, was like the only other game. And technically Assassin's Creed Syndicate, if you count like horse-drawn carriages.
I
it's like
don't.
driving. Yeah.
I don't. Unless they have actual balls that shrink and grow based on the weather.
Yeah, then that's not a horse.
Yeah.
Sleeping Dogs was cool though because you could like interact with almost every facet of the environment, which I love that shit. I love the attention to detail in games like that.
Every
But
detail.
The
Huh?
second one was canceled, wasn't it? And the studio shut down, I think.
I know so little about games. I don't even know what this game is.
Really?
No.
Oh, it's
I think you would like
it's a cool
Sleeping
game.
Dogs. Uh-huh.
Let me add it to my
It's
It's
like
kind
you-
of old by now, but like not like old, but
It's like a GTA if it were a Hong Kong action movie
Mhm.
instead.
Oh, came out in
And it's got
2014.
more
Cool.
like Dark Knight combat, Batman combat.
So
Mhm.
basically, this came out the same time as GTA 5.
Did it? I don't
think
remember.
October
around-
2014, so like a year
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
PS3 and Xbox 360.
it's fun.
Maybe I'll peep it on my Xbox Series X. They should have
Yeah.
that on the marketplace. A little backwards compatibility. I'll check it out. All
That's a
right,
good
next
game.
topic. Marvel's Avengers gives Square Enix a major loss of millions.
Oof. Yeah, I heard about this.
I didn't know much about this product, but I did see these articles that it lost 90% of its player base on Steam. That sucks.
Yeah,
It's shocking to me because it's a fucking Avengers game. Like, there's so many Avengers and Marvel's fans out there. Like, they really had to have dropped the ball for it to really not hold on to its player base.
Maybe they should have made it about Avatar.
did they just not have replay value after a
Who
certain
knows?
point?
Is it it's a
I
multiplayer game?
heard that it
I never
gets
tried
like
it.
repetitive. Like the begin, it starts off pretty good in the beginning, and then as you keep going, there it doesn't really offer anything new, and it's like repetitive and a little bit jank here and there. So I haven't played it though. This is just what I've read on the internet.
Well, if we had Pedro on here, or Sebastian,
And they
Maybe
probably
they-
paid a lot of money
maybe
for
they
the
could
license.
extend this topic a little bit. But all I have to say is I'm sick of the Avengers stuff.
Same.
I'm sick of Marvel stuff, so I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are too.
What about Spider-Man Miles Morales? looks pretty
I mean,
cool.
that's why I'm gonna try to get a PS5 in 20 minutes.
So you're not totally sick.
I'm sick of the movies.
Oh, okay.
Me too. I think they're just like shamelessly pumping them out at this point
Yeah.
because they know that
Yeah.
they'll make money.
Yeah, and like I'm not sure I care for what is the chick Black Widow? I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just
She doesn't
like,
have powers. She's just really cool.
Yeah, like not that I don't care for superheroes with no powers like Batman, but I don't.
he's got all the expensive shit though that nobody else has. So
He's
that's his
rich.
power.
Isn't that the line?
Yep.
My power is I'm rich. What? What does that even mean?
The line is, "Wait till you come here."
Is that your Batman voice?
Just wait till you come here.
That's pretty close. I
Yeah.
like that. You should do the podcast in just that voice the whole time.
Or,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange. That's right. They're making another Doctor Strange movie. That movie was weird. You guys saw
I
the
didn't
Doctor
see
it.
Strange film? You didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
It's weird.
I'm very picky about superhero films.
What's your favorite superhero film?
Kick Ass.
Mhm.
That's also my
Ooh,
favorite
nice.
comic. It's such a
Mine
good.
is Watchmen, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's true. Watchmen's good too.
Just finished watching the series.
What a great series. I know you don't like it, but you're a
Well,
piece
no,
of
I
shit,
liked
so-
I liked it on the whole. I thought it was really good on the whole. I couldn't suspend my disbelief for how they changed a fundamental aspect of Dr. Manhattan's character.
Well, maybe time can correct that, even though he doesn't feel time.
I wasn't bothered with the way he perceives time,
You were just bothered with him falling in love.
because that was like his whole thing in the comic, is that he figures out that he like doesn't feel empathy for
But
humans
maybe
anymore.
because he hurt her so bad, he modified his genetic existence so that he could feel something. And when he took human form, he developed empathy.
I feel like it needs like a prequel season to justify all of this.
Lindelof said they are
Change.
not doing
Yeah.
anymore, which I think
Yeah.
is okay. I think it did all right on its own. It ended really well, and I don't think it needs more.
Yeah, on the whole, I thought it was a really good series.
Yeah, it was very well done. Did you watch the series, Kelsey? Say no.
No, I
'cause
haven't
know you
yet.
haven't watched shit that we talk about. It's worth it.
I need to watch it though because I'm a fan of the graphic novel and the movie. So
Yeah, and this is it's not a retelling. It's just 30 years later or whatever, 40 years later, and
It goes off the graphic novel, not the movie.
right.
nice. Okay.
The squids are a thing.
Rad.
Squids
Mhm.
are real.
Is it on
Mhm.
Netflix or Prime? or-
HBO.
HBO. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So you
Okay.
got to get on Max, and then when you're on Max, you can also watch Lovecraft Country, which was fucking dope.
I might have that for free, honestly, through my provider. I'd have to see.
See,
Hopefully. Cross fingers.
Lovecraft Country is fucking.
Did you finish it?
I did. Did
Yeah,
you?
I thought it was interesting. I liked Watchmen more.
Yes.
Um,
But they're
thought
very
it was
different.
better. I thought it was better written.
Yeah,
than
for
Lovecraft
sure.
Country.
I mean, this was like definitely a kind of a campy horror.
Yeah, it's a bit campy. So if you're into that.
Yes. But you did get to relive the Tulsa race riots again
Again, yep.
from a different point of view.
With more
Clearly.
CGI fire
Way more.
than in Watchmen.
I did. I liked it though. It was good, and I like how they developed all the characters. Like it wasn't just about Atticus, and like they developed everyone, even the Korean chick. Like I don't know.
I liked her episode a lot.
Yeah, it was very different than the rest.
There's one, I don't want to like spoil too much because it is still a relatively new show, but there is one character who they just kind of disappeared and then no one made reference to ever again, and that was a little weird for me.
I don't even know who that is because I forgot about them.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is a good fucking show. I had a good time with it. I didn't think it pulled me in at first. Like it wasn't making me watch more episodes, but then when I got to like episode 6, I started sort of tying
Which one
them
was that?
together. I think 6 was either the Korea episode or the
sci-fi episode.
Yeah, the sci-fi episode. That was cool. I like that one.
Yeah, that one was cool.
It was pretty cool. I wish we could see where Atticus went. Like it sort of skipped all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just, yeah. Anyway, don't need to talk about it much more. Good shit. Lovecraft Country. If you like Jordan Peele's horror and you want to watch some good shit, Lovecraft Country on HBO and Watchmen. And I'm currently rewatching Veep.
Okay.
Is that good?
It is maybe one of the best shows ever.
Yeah, it did win a lot of awards, so I was like, should I check
Yeah,
that
if
out?
you're into like sort of like Arrested Development kind of humor, but like really, really witty political humor, it's fucking great.
Nice.
And everybody I've ever talked to that is involved in politics, they say that is the closest thing to what politics is really like. Like nobody knows what's going on ever. They're super vulgar all the time, and they're all running around like chickens with their head cut off. And you know, we kind of like romanticize this world of politics to be like
West Wing.
Yeah, but it's nothing like that. Like that's our brain thinking of what working in the White House is like, but Veep is actually more like what it's like. So yeah, definitely worth a watch. It is amazing. And this is my second time watching it, so the first 3 episodes are good because you know the characters, but they're really not like in their groove yet. But once you get past like the 3rd episode, like their banter is so fucking good. Like I don't know if you like banter in like Letterkenny or
definitely.
What is another Aaron Sorkin show, the Newsroom? Like it's kind of like that, just like really, really funny, like just firing off jokes left and right. Like you don't even have time to finish laughing at one for the next one. Pedro just said there will never be another good Dune movie. There hasn't been a good Dune movie. What? No. Just the trailer for the new Dune movie is better than anything Dune ever made.
Pedro has access to the only copy of Jodorowsky's Dune.
Yeah, he
found it.
He has the book actually. Just
in Gibraltar. It was buried under a tomb.
That's where John found it. John went to Gibraltar just so he could dig up that thing. Well, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla on our topic list again. That it was Ubisoft's most successful launch. Guess we should have talked about that earlier when we were talking about Valhalla, but I can see why it's a cool game. Congrats to Ubisoft for having a successful launch.
Highly anticipated too, so.
Yeah, I wasn't anticipating it at all. And then the other day, Sebastian was like, you should try this game out. And I was like, I haven't played Assassin's Creed in a while. And then I was like, fuck it. I opened up my Xbox Series X and I was like, what game should I start? And I thought about just rebuying Legion on there because, you know.
Why not?
Right? But then I was like, if I'm going to give them more money, if I'm going to give Ubisoft more money, I'd rather have 2 games and not one on 2 consoles. Well, 2 systems.
True.
So now I'm locked in. Maxwell Hansen, what's up, man? Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for saying hello. Demon Souls. No idea. You guys want to talk
It,
about
it
Demon
looks
Souls?
amazing.
It
looks
does look
so
beautiful.
pretty.
Another game that I don't know what it is.
It's the predecessor to Dark Souls.
Yep.
What's that?
What's
Come
the-
on.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but I did like the last 10 years I hardly played any games.
Wait, you're not fucking with us right now? You don't know what Dark Souls is?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never
Okay.
seen
Okay,
it.
okay, good. Yeah, because if you hadn't heard of it, because everyone compares everything to Dark Souls.
Yeah.
No.
They're games from Software. They're really difficult, unforgiving games that require you to use a little bit of like old school PC gamer logic sometimes to find secrets or puzzles on top of how difficult they are already. Demon Souls is the first one. They're remaking it for the new consoles.
Like,
and
what is
looks-
it like? What type of game is it like? Is it like God of War?
It's like you're a knight and you hit monsters and you really can't get hit or you'll die.
Oh,
Pretty
that
much.
sounds horrible.
Yeah.
You have to be a master of fucking juking, dodging, parrying.
Mhm.
People love this shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why they're begging Sony to bring Bloodborne to PC.
I see Atlas is the publisher. We did discuss Postal with Atlas before, so I guess I know who their publisher is. That was a quick no. Okay. Demon Souls looking tight, I guess.
The character creation too, they like revamped everything and the people actually look really realistic and nice.
That's
They
cool.
hold shields in a way that bothers me, but probably won't bother most people. It's just like they kind of hold the shield like the top of it is going down the length of their arm. I don't know,
Cool.
it's weird. When they put it on their back, it's upside down.
I'll make sure to tell them next time I
I
see
don't know
them.
why. I don't know why they did that.
AEW wrestling. So I haven't played a wrestling game in a while, but I believe the company that's making AEW wrestling is the same company that used to make the really, really good WWF games back in the day.
Who's the company?
Ukes, I believe.
Ukes. Oh, Ukes.
So they
Yeah.
made like
okay.
WCW, NWO Revenge.
They've been working with 2K for a while, making
Yes.
the WWE games. And I
Correct.
worked
Yeah,
on a WWE game when I worked at 2K, and it was awful. But that's besides the point. Yeah. So, I mean, if these are a shot at redeeming,
I haven't played one of Ukes wrestling games since probably the very early 2000s. Like,
Played Ultimate Muscle on GameCube.
that's a long time ago. I
I
worked
don't
on
know what that is.
14.
Put it on the pile of shit Mike doesn't know. So I guess there's going to be another big wrestling game out there to rival these WWF games. Do you know who made one of the very first WWF games in video games?
No.
We did.
No way.
Whoa.
Yeah. It wasn't Running with Scissors. It was Rydell Software. And it was, I want to say it was the WWF game for the Commodore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. That was before my time. Maybe Vince can speak about it sometime. But yeah.
That might have been literally before my time.
Yeah, back then, Rydell Software made a bunch of games like Bobby's World for the
Sounds familiar.
for the Super Nintendo, and Hunt for the Red October, and Spy vs. Spy for the Commodore 64, and a bunch of educational games like
Weren't there Sesame
Wishbone
Street
and-
ones?
what?
Weren't there Sesame Street ones?
Sesame Street, Hanna-Barbera, Wishbone. Yeah, award-winning children's software. That's what we did. That's what we did when I was in high school.
I love that shit though, because I grew up with so much of that, like from Humongous Entertainment and Living Books and all of that. You guys
Right,
remember
yeah,
that? Oh,
sure.
so good.
Yeah.
Great memories.
Yeah, I used to like those little educational games. The Oregon Trail.
Yep. And Reader Rabbit
Oh, yeah.
and Math Blaster. Oh, so good.
I used to love the show 321 Contact on PBS. Do you guys remember that show?
No, I don't remember that one.
You fucking children. AMD versus Nvidia. Which one's winning?
I have no idea.
What about you, Kels? You don't give a fuck?
I really don't give a fuck. I mean, AMD is cheaper usually, but I think in quality. Like it's
Yeah, and
neither
they're
wins
both,
really.
And they're both
like
like not available anywhere. So
yeah, that's too.
we're all getting fucked by bots. Ooh, 8 minutes. 8 minutes to go here, boys and girls. You're gonna have to
feel like-
try. You know what I mean? I got to try my hardest.
I feel like I'm winning with the graphics card wars because to me it just means that in like 5 or 10 years I'll be able to get a amazing graphics card for no money, basically.
Yeah,
hmm
that's exactly what it means. Just
Yeah.
hang out, wait.
Like
Like
I
the
think we're
Jew
reaching
you
a
are.
point. We're reaching a
Cheap.
point where like you can't make things look better. So
Jew.
True.
I think you're.
that's
a Jew.
why you're banned.
I'm banned from our Jewish because of telling people that they're Jewish.
Yeah, exactly.
What is WoW leveling changes?
I don't know. This was just. I thought it was interesting. I played during the free weekend. I haven't played really since 2010, I think, or 2009. And it's because they've gone so far and away with the story and everything, and each expansion really introduces all these new mechanics, and it's a whole lot for people to get into. So they moved the max level down from 120 to 50. And now when you start the game, it brings you immediately into, if you have like a new character, it brings you immediately into the most recent expansion. And then you can only play the other ones once you've leveled a character through the most recent one. And I think it's really cool that now that they're doing classic for all of the nostalgia people, they can really go in a
I
new
have
direction
no
and make the
clue.
game.
I have no clue what
updated.
you're talking about.
Some people might.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure a lot of people do.
watching.
I'm sure everybody listening is like, "Oh yes."
I don't
And
know. I
I'm
thought
like-
it was cool that they're updating the game for like a, leaving behind some outdated mechanics.
But they think they are running with scissors, putting out an add-on 13 years later.
Yeah,
That's right. We fucking did that.
they copied us really, if you think about it.
If you think about it, we really just, we invented the industry. We brought it where it is today.
Postal 2 is an MMO, if you think about it.
It really is. There's just endless online playability and multiplayer massively. Kelsey,
What's that?
did you finish your homework?
Working on it. Close.
You're
Like
working on
3/4 of the way.
it. 3/4, meaning you haven't watched an episode since last podcast.
Dude, it's so hard. I got a lot of shit going on.
Man,
Oh.
you haven't even finished season 1 yet.
And like there's just so much shit to watch online, like YouTube, between streaming services and
But
stuff.
Mando
like,
fucking Lorian is more important than all of them.
I just have FOMO with everything. Like I need to know what's going on. I need to be scrolling Twitter. I need to be looking at YouTube. I need to be watching TV.
For the
'cause I'm
record,
talking about
Sebastian
TV.
just messaged the group and was like, "Boy, you guys need me." That is
He was like, "Oh,
definitely
you guys
not.
need me."
That is definitely not what she said, Sebastian. Definitely not.
We need poutine.
He said, "Sacre bleu."
My name is Sebastian. You need my
Sebastian.
knowledge of WoW. Yeah,
You
one day,
stupid
Sebastian. Maybe if you
Americans.
could finish your work on the game, and then we'd have you on the show.
There you go, an incentive.
Blondie FDM gets it. Mandalorian is so good. That's what's up.
Shout out to Blondie.
Shout out to Blondie. What about you? Yeah, are you caught up on Mandalorian?
I haven't started watching season 2 yet.
Oh.
Well,
then
technically, I'm caught up because I've read the synopsis for every single episode. I just haven't watched some of them.
this is not a book report.
I read the cliff notes, okay?
I am not your teacher. But the last 2 episodes are pretty good. Timothy Oliphant fucking rocking shit out in Mandalorian, playing the same old town sheriff that he always does. But it's pretty good. I think you guys need to watch it. Plus Frog Lady in episode 2.
There's a frog lady.
Yeah.
I just want to see the dragon get slayed. I read about it and I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, I did see that. A little mini spoiler. But there
That
is a
was
great
good.
dragon.
It was some good stuff. Humanizing the Sand People.
Man, their KOTOR story is so good.
Well, I didn't play that game. Just add it to the list.
Gosh, yeah.
Add it to the
chat,
list of
some people in the
games.
chat probably know KOTOR
In Knights of
Sand
the Old
People
Republic,
story.
was there a Jedi that was a sand person, or is that a book?
I mean, he's not mentioned in Knights of the Old Republic, but he's probably in that same universe canon, technically. all the stuff that Disney kicked out of the window.
Pedro's coming himself when you started talking about Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, nice. That's the reaction. that I
Raphael
wanted.
Aragon has a question for Yaffe,
Okay,
but that's all he said. Can I ask you a question?
you just did.
And then he said, "Hey Yaffe,
Hi.
please actually ask a question."
I
What's
can't
the-
wait for this question.
Oh, he said, "Can I ask you a question again?"
You just did. You gotta just ask it.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Yaffe's waiting. Somebody else asked, when will we see a Postal movie sequel? Will we get Uwe Boll to direct it? One of the best video game movie adaptations ever. I don't know. I really don't
No,
know.
I don't disagree with that last statement.
Someone did ask, is Yaffe a dev for RWS? And what do you do? Tell us about yourself, Yaff.
I'm a 2D artist. I do concepts and sometimes textures
Why
for
don't
all
you tell
sorts of
them
stuff.
some of the stuff that you've concepted and what it's become?
Well, I'm trying to think of what is still secret. I
No,
concepted.
stuff that's already come to pass. So people will be like, oh, I know what you did. That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of the store signs in some of the Tuesday area, like the tattoo shop, Josh Soft, Andy's BDSM Bonanza, some of the firework packaging at the little firework station.
What are you
stuff like
most
that.
proud of?
I think I'm most proud of the town square statues in the symmetrical U.S. and Mexico towns that each have a statue
The
in
town
the center.
circles
Yeah,
with Lord
They're like-
Edenson.
yeah, and they're both flipping each other off.
They're both heiling Hitler with one finger.
Oh no. I've
Yaffe,
honestly
do you
thought
eat
about.
baby foreskins. That's his question.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, not lately.
Guys, there's less than 1 minute.
Uh-oh.
Thank fuck, because I don't want to be talking about baby force.
We're back on the baby foreskins.
Less than 1 minute, it says. Let's see here. I'm just going to keep refreshing like a clown. 12:59. If you don't already subscribe to Disney Plus and buy something with real money in Fortnite, you get offered 2 free months of Disney Plus. Do we have a large fan base of Fortnite players? Is that a thing?
I was
Oh,
just
good.
thinking, like, I wonder if there's going to be more and more like streaming service collabs with games like that in the future, or is it just going to be Fortnite because Fortnite's its own sort of universe?
Fort
Hmm.
Skin Night?
That's something.
Well, my
There's something
site is
there.
getting fucking crushed right now.
Bosnian asked if any of us played Proteus yet. I have. It's fucking fantastic. If you want to go support some indie devs and an amazing product, definitely check it out.
I've
Have
played
spare
that.
$25 laying around. Go give it to them. They deserve it.
It's a bit of been out for a few years, right?
No, it just dropped an early access campaign on the 9th. But it's
Proteus?
yeah. It's like a retro FPS indie.
I played a retro FPS indie called Proteus a while ago, but it must have been like early access, I
They've
guess.
been
I thought it
doing
was.
like closed beta invites. So maybe did you get an invite for that?
No, I thought I got in like a Humble Bundle like some years ago, and it's just a game where you walk around a nice pixely island and stuff happens.
Walmart's site clearly doesn't know what time it is. It still
you
says
still
we're
trying?
restocking. Yeah, it just says we're restocking our shelves. This will be back at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's 3 p.m. Eastern. But the site's also moving very fucking slowly. Come on. Guess I should try it on my phone at the same time.
Maybe
Keep
there's
talking,
more than one
y'all.
game.
It's
Maybe
your,
there's
it's your
more-
guys' show now.
I'm trying to
Uh,
solve the Proteus mystery.
Yeah, I'm so confused as to what game you think it is. Like I've never heard
I
of
have a
that.
game called Proteus, Proteus, that came out in 2013. and
Okay,
it's sort
this
of an
is
ex-
Proteus with a D.
Oh,
Proteus,
Yes.
yeah. But it's just like the punchiest, most gory, smooth playing retro FPS I've played in a long time. Probably since Ion Fury. So definitely check it out. I
That
had
looks
so much
cool.
fun with it and I can't wait to get back to it. So you guys will like it.
Dang, that does look cool. Yeah, I kind of like a lot of it feels like within the last few years or so, games have been leaving the like pixel art nostalgia and into like the PS1 graphics nostalgia era, and I'm here for that.
Totally. And the coolest thing I think about Proteus is the fact that you can switch between sprites and models.
Oh, you can?
Yes, and it
Whoa.
looks great either way, and it's just amazing.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I just hit add to cart. This is definitely not going to work.
Oh man.
Let's go.
And it's just spinning. Same as it ever was.
We need chat needs to give you their energy like Goku.
This is not happening, guys. This is not
Spirit
happening.
bomb.
This is definitely not happening. Their site is fucking crushed right now. An error has occurred. Try again. Try again.
It's a GERD.
Mike is gonna get banned from our Walmart now.
Fucking our Walmart, you
Walmart.
pieces of shit. This is not working.
Gosh.
I'm crying, guys.
What do they do on our Walmart?
I don't know.
Share the latest deals?
Yeah.
It's probably just like videos of people grabbing the intercom and farting into it.
I don't believe that.
That's
anybody
been a
actually
trend
did.
lately.
That-
I've been
that-
seeing that everywhere.
I'm here for that. I feel that.
I don't believe that anybody's gotten a PS5. This is all bullshit. Fake news.
I don't know anyone who has a PS5.
Then it
They must not be real.
When did that go live on Walmart's site this morning?
today, yeah, they had
Okay.
like four different. Sony has a queue on their website. When you reach the front of the queue, let's see how far I am. Your estimated time is more than 1 hour.
Okay.
That's what Sony says.
That could be.
It's pretty open-ended.
close. Yes.
It says my phone will chime. I don't believe it's going to happen, though. I don't believe it's actually going to make a sound. Walmart's site. Still not working. The add to cart button is gray.
Okay.
This is some bullshit, friends.
I don't even know why y'all are putting yourselves through that. That would be so frustrating.
I
just waiting
fucking had
around
one
for it.
earlier, okay? It worked. It did work. Best Buy, nope, sold out. Yeah, this is fun.
I still haven't played most of the games I own on PS4, so I feel like I don't deserve a new console yet.
Well,
I
you'll
mean,
be able to play them on
That's
the PS5.
the point. Yeah, you get a PS5 and then you can play all those games.
That's true.
Don't
I
be
like
a
my
pussy.
PS4 though. I got PT on my PS4. I'm never gonna throw it away.
Yes, save it forever.
Gonna donate it to a museum in 60 years.
What is that?
PT is that game that Hideo Kojima made that was secretly about how much he hated Konami.
Oh, got it.
And the whole entire world was crushed when it was revealed to, be canceled.
That's why they made him produce the rest of like whatever game he was working on, like in a room, and he couldn't communicate in person with any of the Konami people on his team.
Kojima the troll.
Yeah.
I was like looking forward to booting up Death Stranding again.
Have you played Ghost of Tsushima, Mike? You need to.
No,
It's
I did.
So
Oh,
good.
add to cart. The site works. Let's
Oh,
see.
Cross your
Spinning.
fingers.
This is
The card.
compelling content. Everybody's listening. They're like,
This
"Why
is
is
breaking
this
news.
clown? Why is this clown trying to do this?"
Come watch someone try to buy a console.
It's spinning. The little add to cart button. It's spinning, which means it's not working.
That must mean something.
I just want it in my cart so that I can get to the last step and then I can be pissed off when it tells me they're out of stock. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? So the same thing that already happened today can happen again.
They need to release you one way or another.
This is basically the saying from Battlestar Galactica. This has all happened before and it will all happen again.
Yes.
Oh, an error has occurred. I got one in a cart.
Oh.
No, I really did. I got one of my windows errored. The other one got one in the cart. But now when I hit the checkout button, it's not moving. It just says waiting for Walmart.
Come on, Walmart.
This is not operator error.
Come
This
out and
is
play.
server side error. Okay, it's spinning. The website is spinning.
This would be more suspenseful if we could see the spinning.
So have you guys seen the show Queen's Gambit on Netflix yet?
I've seen a ton of fan art that's all
It
really
is
good.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
For a show about chess,
I like chess.
it's very compelling. I don't
enjoy
not
chess,
like
too.
chess. I just don't play it anymore. And when I play, all I think about is what I'm moving, not what's going to happen 10 moves ahead, which is why I'm not very good.
I like
Somebody's
listening
calling
to
me.
those.
Nope.
Nope.
Not answering that. I just want. Oh, an error has occurred? No shit. No shit, Walmart. Your site is fucking. This is going to be a very annoying ending to this show. We talk about something good. What's good?
Ooh. Something must be. Surely.
I got an Xbox Series X. That's good, right?
That's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're out of topics for the week. This chick didn't watch her fucking. She didn't watch her homework.
Oh,
So
were we supposed to spend 30 minutes talking exclusively about The Mandalorian? I missed that memo.
We were supposed to spend at least 6 minutes on it. I had allotted 6 minutes in my brain.
I read the cliff notes. I told you I could talk about it. I just have not seen the visuals to go along with it for like
No,
the last quarter of
you
the
didn't even
season.
know who Frog Lady was, so you didn't read enough Cliff Notes.
Did you see
Okay.
those terrible, terrible action figures of the guy who plays the Mando?
Pedro
Patron?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, the action figures do not look good.
No, that's
His
a
face
shame.
looks a little melty.
All right, well, that was a fun podcast. Glad we ended on such an up note with me getting a PS5. Just kidding. Walmart sucks. Let's see.
Hear
it's
that,
still waiting more
Waltons?
than and it says out of stock.
Out of stock.
No way.
It didn't error this time. It finally got me to my checkout, and it says out
We
of
need
stock.
an F in the chat, you guys.
F in the chat for Mike J's PS5,
Mhm.
and my boner's gone.
Wah, wah, wah.
I should see a doctor. Anyway, thanks, Yaf. Thanks, Kels. Thanks, all
course.
you dedicated
Very
Postal
well.
fans for tuning into this shit show live. And we'll see you next week on the 19th with Pedro's ugly mug and whatever voice.
Can't
All right.
fucking wait.
I think it's like Droopy Dog.
Yeah. Happy Veterans Day, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Later.